Hello and welcome back to Before You Summon. I just want to remind everyone that the Wanderer's Journey gacha is up for another few days. Make sure to get your summons in if you want the Mizuki or Ina before it disappears, as there will not be another rerun of this gacha. The next chance you will get at these cards is during the 3rd anniversary through a paid picklist gacha, so be certain that you've gotten all the summons you want to out of your system. But the Wanderer's Journey is not what we're here for. The next event is called Someday This Wish Will Transcend the Morning Sky. The event will start November 20th and is a marathon event. The focus group is Nightcord 25 and the attribute is Mysterious. The focus characters this time around are Ina, Kanade, Mafuyu, Mizuki, and Nightcord 25, Len. Because Colorful Palette seems to be allergic to having 2 events in a row with a good card selection, the card selection this time around is rather poor. Which is a shame since we had such a nice card selection during the last event. First and foremost, there is one 1-star available in the form of Kanade. There are 4 2-stars available, which isn't terrible. The 4 2-star cards available are Nightcord 25 Miku, Mizuki, Ina, and Kanade. We also have 4 available 3-stars in the form of the original Mizuki, Nightcord 25 Rin, Kanade from the 1st anniversary, and finally the Ina from recently during Now I Tie Your Ribbon. There are 7 4-stars available, 2 of which are limited. The first limited 4-star is the Kanade from the half anniversary Colorful Fest gacha, and the Mizuki from White Day. The other 4 available 4-stars is the Luca, Kanade, and Mafuyu from the Carnation Recollection event, and the Mizuki from the Kageyama High Festival gacha. And finally, the last available 4-star is the Ina from Now I Paint This Rainbow Canvas. There are also 2 available birthday cards, being the Mafuyu and the Ina. As for a 40% bonus, there is a few available cards. Because of this not being a mixed event, the 1-star Rin is available with a 40% bonus. The Meiko and the Rin from the 7 Deadly Sins have a 40% bonus. The 1st anniversary Colorful Festival Miku will be available with a 40% bonus. And finally, the new 2022 Maiko anniversary card is also available. Building a team during this event is going to be rather difficult. I know myself that I'm currently using 2 2-stars, which is not particularly amazing. Especially if you're not a Nigo fan, so to say, this event is going to be rather tiresome to try to keep up with the event point gain. This is like the 4th Mysterious event in a row where the roster feels lackluster, and maybe that's why we saw so many weird Mysterious events during 2023 to try to catch up with the demand for Mysterious cards. But Mafuyu still doesn't even have a Mysterious 3-star card on JP, which is just a big old question mark. I just hope people can format a rather alright team for this event so that everyone can pick up the necessary event point bonuses. But that's enough about the cards. Let's get on to the card and costume showcase. So we asked the question if these cards have seen any use on the Japanese server as far as we can see. And I am happy to say that all 3 cards have at least seen use once this time around. Ina, Kanade and Mafuyu will all see use during the event Saying Goodbye to My Masked Self that will start July 11th and end July 19th, 2024. This is the Nightcord 25 3rd year Arc Ender event. All 3 of these characters are though the focus characters of the Arc Ender event, meaning that they are available with a potential 70% bonus during this event. I will say though that Saying Goodbye to My Masked Self has rather lackluster costumes, and I think that this event is much cooler in its thematic and would rather personally summon from this event. But that is besides the point, as we will get to that event later in the Before You Summon series. As all you need to know right now is that yes, all 3 of the cards will be usable during this event that is called Saying Goodbye to My Masked Self. But with that, we do arrive at the final question of the hour: should you summon from this gacha? And personally, while I'm not a Nightcord fan, I find these costumes to be very unique and very cute. The artwork is super unique and pops out towards you, giving you really that wow factor when you see them in lobbies. The unique accessories for the 3 characters are really cute, and the e-girl thematic, especially on Kanade, is really pretty. I think the costumes are super versatile, they are super cute, and I really understand Nightcord fans that are going to pour a lot of gems into this gacha. I can even see people who just have a fondness for Nightcord, not being an oishi or anything, really wanting these costumes as they are really great for the character. Like, for real, we have the Discord kit in Kanade, what more can you ask for? But personally, I have planned to summon from Lion Dance, meaning that I will not be summoning from this gacha, but I will definitely not be upset if I ever get these cards outside of this gacha. So if you want to summon from this gacha, I say go for it. If you have the gems, if you have saved, or if these cards really just resonate with you, just go for it. These are great, as it's your gems at the end of the day. After all, I'm only here to give you the advice and the information so that you are able to make a choice. I would never tell you what to summon from, as again, in Sekai there isn't a meta and you should summon from what makes you happy. That being said, all 3 of these characters are going to get limited cards during year 3. Once again, Ina will show up in the Lion Dance Colorful Festival gacha, where she has a Colorful Festival special card. Kanade will show up in the Valentine's gacha during early January. Ina will show up again during the 2.5 anniversary, where she's available in yet another Colorful Festival gacha, but instead being an event character for said event. Mafuyu will show up in April in the event Or Escape for Survival. Kanade will then show up again in the Standing Next to the Kind and Gentle You gacha during June. And finally, Kanade will show up again during Hello Good Day, which is the 3rd anniversary, where she gets yet another limited costume. And finally, with the reveal and first subsequent World Link event, we do know that the Mafuyu, the Mizuki, the Kanade and Ina in the World Link events are considered a new form of limited cards. Not going too much into details, these cards will be limited in the form that they will only ever be available during gachas of the Nightcord Focus variety, as in event gachas where Nightcord 25 alone is the focus unit, though these do not have any hairstyles. But I think that's enough for today. If you made it this far into the video, I would really love it if you could extend to me the YouTube pleasantries. Leave a comment if you're going to summon from this event, or maybe you're going to tier, or maybe you have strong opinions on these costumes. Either you love them, you hate them, or maybe you think that these, just like I think that the last event's costumes, are kinda just filler and not really that interesting. I really love to hear your opinions, and I do read every single comment I get, even trying to reply to most of them, as I find it really interesting and exhilarating to interact with you guys. If you also could subscribe, maybe ring the bell, that would be nice, leave a like, and of course if you have a friend who's into Sekai or maybe is new to Sekai, please share the video with them. I'm sure I may be able to help a bit. But with that, I've hassled you enough. Let's get out of here for the week.
いらない全ては